lot of you all don't know this, but for about 15 years, I've been conducting sex, dating, and relationship seminars. And what I want to do is kind of start a series that I will call Kevin's Corner. I need y'all to do me a favor. Hit that like button, share my videos. Please make sure you subscribe. Make sure your notification buttons are turned on to all. Subscribe to my alternative channel just in case YouTube give me the slip or something. You'll know how to find me. Don't forget to check me out with all the podcasts and follow me on Rumble in the Jungle. All the links are listed below. If you want to donate to my channel, feel free. Those links are below as well. Which talks about different components within sex, dating, and relationships. And let me just give you kind of a background. The way I look at it, I'm the type of speaker who I do not discriminate when it comes to practical, honest answers and truth about any one of these topics. Let me give you an example. There are some speakers who will bend or alter their position to exclude themselves if they, for whatever reason, do not practice or have not practiced something that they promote or tell their audience that they need to do. But I'm a straight shooter. I tell it like it is, even if it steps on my toes. Nobody is exempt. So I really keep it 100% real. And I try to also approach all of my views and information based off of logic, based off of research, based off of some wisdom and experience, and instead of just winging it. Now, the way I see it is that it is important for everyone to know the nature. What I really stress is getting to know the nature of a man and a woman. Once you understand the nature of a creature, whatever creature it is, you can then anticipate certain behaviors. You can also avoid certain outcomes. And when certain stuff happens, you don't take it personal. You go, you know what? Based off of your basic nature, I'm talking no other influences, not spiritual motivation, nothing, just the basic nature of a man and a woman. There are certain things that people are prone to do. And when it happens, if you understand their nature, you're not shocked. For example, whenever I'm watching TV and I see when animals attack, and people act like they're shocked because I've raised this lion since it was a cub and I can't believe it turned on me and bit me in the head. I'm like, well, did you not study the nature of the lion? At some point, the lion is prone to revert back to its basic animalistic instinct and attack. So you can't be shocked and blame the lion. And the way I kind of came to this revelation, to where I don't take it personal when it comes to relationships that you establish with people, and they sometimes do things to make you upset or hurt your feelings or any of that stuff. The way I look at it is I never say, you know what, I'm gonna take this personal, because I go, you're a human being and you have some issues that is hardwired in you that I'm not shocked that it came out in this form or fashion. Let me give you an example. I had 3 dogs, a Shih Tzu, a Bulldog, and a Westie. And I would let them outside to go use the bathroom. And the Shih Tzu would go out, use the bathroom, come straight back in. The Bulldog go out, use the bathroom, come straight back in. The Westies would go out, go to the edge of the street. He would look back at me as if to say, I know I shouldn't go out the yard, but this is greater than me. I got to go. And sure enough, there he is, out the yard, in everybody else's yard, sniffing everything, and I'm yelling idle threats out the door. I'm like, Caesar, get back here. Don't make me come out there. Oh, you're gonna get it. Knowing I'm not going out in the winter. So I was upset. I took it personal at first. I'm like, I give this dog the whole yard to go use the bathroom, and yet he does the exact opposite that I want him to do, and he knows he's doing wrong because he looks at me first, as if to say, I'm gonna get it, but I'm willing to pay the price. So I decided to look up the nature of each one of these animals. And I come to find out that the Bulldog was bred to be suspicious of strangers, strange environments, and very protective of his family. So his agenda is to go out, use the bathroom, come right back in. The Shih Tzu was bred to sit at the feet of their master. All she wants to do is jump back in my lap. So she would go out, use the bathroom, come right back in. The Westies is bred to hunt, to be curious, to be adventurous, and strong-willed. Now, when I let Caesar out to use the bathroom, if I don't put a fence up, if I don't walk Caesar on a leash, I am setting Caesar up for failure, because I understand what I'm asking him to do goes directly against his nature. Therefore, when he goes outside of the yard, I no longer take it personal as if Caesar is doing this to hurt me. Caesar has a conflict of interest. Therefore, if Caesar could separate me from his need and desire to explore and go outside and pee on everybody else's trash, he would, but he can't. So now the conflict of interest kicks in, and because I'm connected to Caesar and the nature of his owner, I feel like he personally violated my trust, my relationship, my kindness, and it had nothing to do with me. So this first series is just to tell you that we'll be talking about learning the nature of men versus women. So most of the time, when you're in a relationship and someone violates your feelings, even though you may take it personal, if you really get down to the psychology of that decision, most of the time, it had nothing to do with you. And if they could, they would separate you from their decision or lack of decisions. It is not natural for people to make choices like that, and it affects people they love. And the origin of that decision was, you know what? I'm doing this to hurt my girlfriend, or I'm doing this to hurt my boyfriend. It may appear to you as if it was done to hurt you, but really you are reaping the benefits of their own internal issue that really has nothing to do with you. Their own demons that they're fighting. But because you're connected to them, you are inadvertently impacted. So the first thing I want to tell you is, one, we'll be talking about the nature of men versus women, and two, showing you how to anticipate some of these things, to look at some red flags, to understand these things so that when they happen, you don't go, well, I can't believe he did this to me, or how can she do this? I'm never shocked when somebody does something, because at the end of the day, I'm going, one, you're a human, and two, how does this decision kind of fall into the category of some basic, not all, but basic temperaments and natures of that particular sex? So stay tuned for the next discussion. If you have any questions, make sure that you start putting, because I want to address relative topics. So if you have any questions, write them in the commentary and we will discuss them. Eventually, I want to do some live interaction with people. So welcome to Kevin's Corner. Look forward to talking with you soon.
Gorilla in here.